Hello, this is your guitar tutor from Southeast Missouri once again. I want to give you another class on the use of the capo, the cheater as some people call it. However, even though some folks might call it a cheater, the capo is really an amazing tool to use with the guitar, with the acoustic guitar. It enables you to play all over the neck in simpler patterns. Maybe it's not always necessary for all the songs, but I'll give you a demonstration. For your voice, if you would like to play a song in the key of G, say you like the key of G. The key of G, of course, is down here. So we play our G, and then we play a D with the F sharp bass. And of course, I got my pinky going on down at the bottom or on the top, whatever way you want to call it. They call it the top, but anyway, you've got that E minor. There's your D, suspended to the D. You can play the G like that, and then the G pattern, which is what I just showed you. Or when you're trying to sing higher, you've got a higher voice, you can still keep that pattern, and you can play, let's just say maybe in the first fret. Put this in the first fret. Now we've moved it, since we're playing in the key of G, we've moved that to an A flat. And we could do Kindness from Chris Tomlin, Open up skies of mercy, rain down the cleansing flood, healing waters rise around us. Hear our cries, Lord, let them rise. Or we can walk that up one more fret. If we walk this up one more fret, we're not in G and we're no longer in A flat. We're actually in the key of A as we play our G. So we can still play that G pattern. And see, the G pattern still goes like this. Open up the skies of mercy, rain down the cleansing flood, healing waters rise around us. Hear our cries, Lord, let them rise. If we go up another fret, we're moving into the B flat. And that's in the third fret where you put your capo. I always like to put my capo closer to the top of the fret, only because it makes for a better bridge. If we're in this, we're in the key of B flat. And see, we can still play in the key of G. The shape of the chords actually is in G. So the main frets for the capo use, using the G for the root chord. Open, of course, is the key of G. First fret is going to be the key of A flat, if we're playing the G root chord. Second fret, of course, is going to be the key of A. If you're in the third fret, move it up one more fret. That's the key of B flat. If we're still playing the G root chord, don't forget. Move up one more. Now we're in the key of B. And if you move one more fret upward, you're in the key of C. I like to play You Are God Alone in this key, right up there. You see that capo's in the 5th fret. That's actually the key of C. That's the same as playing this. See? And if you have one person in your group playing the open chords, then you can actually play with this capo on yourself in the 5th fret and play something completely different, yet the same song. not a God created by human hands. You're not a God dependent on any mortal man. You're not a God in need of anything we can give. It's by your plan, and that's just the way it is. You are God alone from before time began. You were on your throne. You were God alone. And see, that's actually the key that is sung in, which is the key of C. It makes it a lot easier for you to have those dynamics. And the dynamics are what this capo is all about. You keep the dynamics that that song has created inside of it. We could also play that song without the capo, and it would sound just fine. You're not a God created by human hands. And so you could play that song both ways. And if you have two people in your group, one person plays open, like I said, and you have the other person play the capo on, and it has a completely different sound, and you have two things happening that complete that whole song when you're playing live. Anyway, that's for you worshipers, the worshipers of God, the worship leaders, lead worshipers as well. Once again, if you're using the root chord of G, you could play the root chord of G, and you can play that, and first fret with the capo is going to be A flat, second fret's going to be the key of A, third fret's going to be the key of B flat, fourth fret is going to be the key of B, fifth fret's going to be the key of C, and also, let's go up to the sixth fret, the final fret that I would use would be C sharp, because I know some songs Chris Tomlin's done, they've recorded it and they put it into C sharp, like White Flag, and songs like that. So anyway, you can go all over the neck doing this. I'll focus on the capo in the next video using the root chords in E. Let's try that one. Anyway, have a fabulous day out there, YouTube land, and we'll talk to you later. Be blessed.